Hi.
Hi.
I can't
How?
see you though.
You can't see me.
No.
Oh my God.
Sorry, it's very warm in this room. I can
Yeah.
see you now. Hello.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Firstly, I want to thank you for giving your valuable time to me and allowing me to talk with you.
You're very welcome. How do you pronounce your name?
My name is Sai Chiran.
Saisadan.
Yeah.
Charis.
Yeah. You can Charles. Yeah. I've gone through your profile and I just asked you whether you'll talk with me or not. So I'm happy you're talking with me.
Yeah, of course I talk to you.
So
It's
can
my
you
pleasure.
introduce? It's my pleasure too.
Mm.
Can you
Introduce
introduce? Yeah, yeah,
introduce me.
yeah. Can you introduce? Can you introduce yourself to my audience?
Yeah, so my name is Charis. Which profile did you look at? Was
I'm
it my
from.
blog?
Yeah, I'll put this video on my YouTube channel.
No, what were you looking at? Was it my blog or Maggie's Designs?
Yeah,
Both. Can you understand me? Sorry, I've got a very mixed accent. I live in London, but I'm from Ireland, so
yeah.
my
You
accent.
said. You
Yeah,
said. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm from Ireland and I live in London, and
Okay.
I work in hospitality as a maitre d' in a restaurant, which is very busy in central London.
Okay.
And I also have an online business, which is called. Why are you laughing?
I'm just listening.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's called Maggie's Designs. Yeah, so it sells gifts that has famous Irish sayings
Okay.
on them. So it could be T-shirts, mugs, cups. Um, so that's one of my businesses. And I also do a blog as well, which is called blogwithcharis.com.
What do you write in your blog?
So just generally anything that I feel that could help somebody. Um, I get my inspiration from anywhere. So we could be having a conversation and I would get inspiration from that. So the next blog could be about you. So yeah,
Okay.
um, so yeah, and anything that I've gone through that I think could help somebody. I suffer with anxiety after my mother passed away with cancer, lung cancer, and it affected me badly. But I've also realised that there was ways that I could cope with my anxiety. So if by writing a blog can help somebody else, then what better way than to write to help somebody. So I'm really nervous. I don't do these things. So for me, this is really nerve wracking.
Okay. So, so you are a multitasker.
Yeah, I'm a busy woman. Yes, very busy.
Okay.
But the most important thing is I enjoy it.
You enjoy it. Are you
Yeah, I
married?
love.
Are you married?
No, I'm divorced. Yes, no children. Yeah, I can't have children. So um, that was very hard for a woman. I'm 46, and for a woman to have to deal with that as well was quite hard. So I've put all my life experiences. I'm going to be doing a book, writing a book about that as well.
Wow, that's great. I have seen your pictures. You smiling in every picture. That actually made me smile. You're creating smile. You're making a person who is leaving India to smile. I think that is what your achievement is in your life.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind. Yeah, I believe in being positive, and that's what my book's about. Is about being positive. It's called Choose Happiness, and um, I'm currently doing it, and it should be finished within 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said that you're 46. What you have seen in your life and what you have learned from your life about things?
Yeah. I've been through some awful relationships. I think everybody can relate to that. So, not every relationship's perfect. Some quite traumatic times in my life. The death of my mother, which was extremely hard. She was my best friend in life, so that was very traumatic for me. But I put those feelings into words, and if those words can help somebody else, and just even one person, then I think what better thing to do? That for me is number one. It brings happiness to me, which I think is the most important thing. All my life, I was trying to please other people. My relationships, by helping my mother when she was sick, and then for once in my life, I had to do something for me, something that made me truly happy. And that's what I'm doing now. I might be busy, but I'm loving every minute of it.
What is your mother? I mean, what your mother to you?
What was she to me? She's my inspiration. Anyone asks me who's your inspiration in life, number one is my mother. She was amazing, amazing lady. So she was just the kindest soul I've ever met. She was my best friend. So when somebody dies and they're your best friend and it's your mother, then that has a massive impact. Massive impact. And anybody has to go through that, and watch her. We cared for her for 5 years, and she didn't want to give up. So, just going through that journey, itself is tough. And then I went through a bad relationship. Then I moved to London. I don't do things the easy way, but that's part of my journey, which has also given me strength. And if I can then help somebody else from what I've gone through, then that's why I'm doing the blog and why I want to write the book as well.
You are a mother now, and
No, I have no children. No, I can't have children.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can you tell me about your mother's contribution to you? How she made effect on you, and can you tell me the effect that you got, and is that positive or negative, and how she helped you in doing things that you wanted?
Because she was kind. She never stopped me from doing what I wanted. She always believed in me. She said that I could be anything I wanted to be. So when somebody says that to you, that's the ultimate strength. She didn't say you can't do this. Whatever I wanted to do in life, she supported me. So that was amazing. She didn't judge me. She never questioned what I wanted to do. She just said, I just want you to be happy. And that's what eventually at 46 I've decided to do, is to be happy.
Okay. So what is the best thing that you observed in your mom?
I observed.
Yeah.
Qualities, you mean?
Yeah.
Gift, kindness. She was the kindest lady ever. She was a beautiful. Why are you laughing? You're making me laugh. You've got a beautiful smile, by the way, as well. You should smile every day.
Smiling is good, right? It's good for
health. Yeah. She was kind. She was beautiful. She was a beautiful soul. That was her unique quality. She would have done anything for us. She would have given you her last penny. She would have gone without just to make sure we had. So and that kindness to me, I've never ever felt it again in my life than I have with my mother. It was unbelievable. She was a special lady. Very special.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm very blessed. I felt that love, and I felt that kindness. So and those values is something that I cherish. That I believe that everybody should be kind to one another. That for me is something that I believe as well.
So you born in Ireland and you moved to
London. My mother was Irish. My father's English. But
Okay.
all my family live in Ireland. I moved to London to follow my dreams.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
which is quite hard. London's a big city, and I've never been before, so it was a massive step. That's something I needed to do for me, and it's the best decision I've ever made. Hasn't been easy, which you will find out in the book. It's been very difficult, yeah, very tough. But you know, in life you get ups and downs, you know, and it's those ups and downs is what makes you, you know. So I've had a business before when I was younger. I had a restaurant. It failed, but I learned so much. I didn't give up. I worked in hospitality all my life. No, I didn't go to college. I went to college, but never went to uni. And I worked in hospitality for 20 years. You know, as a GM, I've lectured. I've been quite a busy lady. But you know, those things, those skills, you know, is what made me who I am. You know, so and they're skills that I can hopefully, you know, teach other people. Or if it brings value to somebody else, then that's makes me happy.
How I'm sure you might not face the things which are negative and the negative mind state and the negative people, the negative situations. I want to know how you came out of all these negative.
All the tough times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what kept me going, I have to say, is my mother. My mother, when she was very, very sick, she did not give up. She had such a strength in her. Like she fought to the very her last breath. You know, she didn't want to leave. So when you see that strength in somebody else, then that's what I keep thinking. Anything that bad goes, it's like, I cannot give in. You know, I can't give up. You know, there's so much beauty in life. Then, you know, then I have to enjoy it. You know, and make myself happy. That's what the mindset. It's like, it just changes. It changed my perspective in life and everything. I appreciate every single moment I have now, you know. So in my darkest days, that's what's kept me going. And I've had very dark moments, yes.
What is the thing that you can't forget about your mom?
Well, I can't forget about her.
Yeah.
Well, she was my best friend. So yeah, we were best friends. Yeah. She made me laugh. She was good. We say in Ireland, there's a saying we say, she was good crack. Have you heard of that before?
Okay. What is her name? What is her name?
Her name is Margaret. So my online business is called Maggie's Designs, and it's named after my mother. Yeah.
Okay. What is your business is about?
The Maggie's Designs. Yes. So it's named after my mother. And it's famous Irish sayings like, what's the crack? Have you heard of that before? No?
Yeah.
You've heard of it, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's sayings like that. So it would be on T-shirts. But why I wanted to do it is because I wanted to give something back. The nurses that cared for her, they were from Macmillan Cancer, and they were so kind to her, so supportive, that I wanted to give something back to them. Show my support. So everything, if you buy something from Maggie's Design, I will be donating to Macmillan Cancer as well to help them. Just to say thank you. You know, her nurse Linda was amazing. You know, just the empathy they had towards her, you know, and so she could die in dignity. For me, that was amazing. Yeah. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to do it in honor of my mother's name. So that's why it's called Maggie. Yeah.
She's still living, you know, in your brain. She's still alive.
Is she with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's alive. You know, physically
she is with me. She is with me all the time. Yeah, because we had such a strong connection in this world. Then I definitely, you know, she's guided me. I still have moments. Yeah, I believe robins. Do you know what a robin is?
I don't know.
So it's a little small bird, and it has a little red breast. So I see a robin every time I think of my mother, and that to me is comfort because it's like she's letting me know that she's there.
Okay.
Yeah. So I definitely believe. Yeah, I definitely believe that she's guiding me and she's helping me. Our connection was that strong that I truly believe that.
I
And
can
that's
I can
that's the strength that keeps me going too.
I can
Yeah.
see the strength of the connection between you and your mom by seeing your facial expression.
Yeah. She was amazing. Yeah. I just wish everybody could have met her. She was so awesome. Yeah. I feel privileged to be her daughter.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Uh, what is the food that she loves?
Food that my mother loves or I love.
Your mother loves.
Well, she was an Irish lady, so she loved Irish stew. I love Irish stew as well. But she was a very simple lady. We didn't have a lot of money, so my mum was a working lady. Um, so she worked really hard for us, and anything that she did, um, anything that she did bring into the house, it was for us. So we came first. So my mother would have eaten last just to make sure that we had something to eat. That's the type of lady she was. But she loved Irish stew, and I love it as well. I've also
Okay.
got a phobia from her of spiders, though. I hate spiders. And so did my mother.
Okay. What is the thing that you're still doing that your mom loves?
Good question. So what she would have wanted me to be is, my mum said to me before she died that she just wanted me to be happy. And, that's something like you talk about mindset. So that sticks into your mind, So my mum was always positive. She was always kind to others. Anyone you ask, they would say my mother was an angel. She was just so nice. So that's what I remember, and this is who I want to be as well.
Okay. So what you have learned from your mother?
Well, number one, it's kindness. Yeah, kindness. Yeah, and I think it's I was a GM for a very long time, and even being a GM, I was very fair and very kind to my staff. I just think as a leader that you don't have to show aggression to get results. When you build a team, you can do it through empathy, and kindness and respect. So that's who I am. They're my values. And
Okay.
they're important to me. Yeah.
So you said that you have a blog. So when you started that blog and how many blog posts you wrote?
So I started the blog during COVID. Well, we're still in COVID, but in the height of the pandemic, that's when I started Maggie's Design, and the blog shortly after. So it was about my journey. What brought me to start the business, number one, and why I've started writing. Writing for me, I was good. I was good at school at English, so writing for me comes naturally. Talking doesn't. So this is why I'm saying I was quite nervous doing this. Writing for me is much easier than So that's why starting the blogs has been good. And I've helped people. For me, and that's amazing. When somebody comes to you and they ask you for help, and then you can help them, and then help others. They agree to share their story and help somebody else. I mean, that's truly amazing. There's nothing, there's no money in the world that could buy that. It's
Wow.
priceless. Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
yeah.
So okay. So after completion of this video, you'll go and you'll open your blog and you'll start writing and you'll start explaining the situation that you faced just now.
Yeah, and my blogs have started. I've done 10 already. I mean, I do them quite regularly, so I'm looking to, I do about 2 to 3 a week. So it's just when I get inspiration or I have a conversation. So, but you can go and read all my blogs now. They're all there for everybody to see. And you can subscribe, sign up, and if you want to ask a question, or there's live chat, you can talk with me. I mean, I'm happy to help anybody. If I can give advice, and then that's what I want to do. That's why it's there. to help somebody. So if you have a question, or that's how I write them as well. So if somebody asks or they want help, then that's what it's for.
Okay, what is your driving force? What is making you to wake up every morning, and what is pushing you?
My why. What everyone has a why. Yeah. So mine is to help others. So that is why I get up. Because it's what I've always done. I mean, I've worked in hospitality. And it's the same. It's the same. We're serving others. So it's natural for me. It's a natural instinct. I just want to help people. So that's why, number one, I set up Maggie's Designs, so I could give back to those people that helped my mother, and then the blog is the next step where I can genuinely help somebody that needs help. That's my why. That's what makes me happy. That's true happiness.
What is your philosophy about life?
For life, well, I'm Irish, so number one, you've got to have fun.
Okay.
You've got to enjoy life, yeah. So yeah, you've got to have fun, so otherwise it's going to be boring, right? So,
Yeah.
but you've got to work hard. I mean, I work really hard. Setting up your business is not easy. So you have to have that mindset. But when you're doing it and you love it, it doesn't feel. I know it's a cliche, but it doesn't feel like work.
Okay.
I have to tell myself sometimes to take a break. It's like, but because you love it that much. So I'm very blessed, and this is why I'm writing the book, Choose Happiness, because everyone, that's the number one thing that everyone should be doing, is being happy. Life's way too short.
What,
And,
what is yeah.
from seeing my mother, especially, somebody that doesn't want to die, that inspires you, to live every single moment that you possibly can and be happy doing it.
What is the name of your book?
It's going to be called Choose Happiness. I'm writing it now at
You're
the
writing
moment.
it now.
So it'll be available to download or buy in 2 months. I've set myself a goal.
Okay. Okay. Do you have anything to say to the people who watches this video on my YouTube channel?
So yeah, obviously, thank you. And I would just like to say, to be happy. No, don't listen to anybody else. You only get one life and opportunity. I was very blessed that my mother, just wanted that for me. That's all she ever wished for me. So I know a lot of other people don't have that same privilege. So you've got to follow what makes you truly happy inside.
Wow.
That is, the only thing I really can say.
It's a nice line and very important line for every human being.
Yes, yeah, definitely. I think during COVID, especially for me, it makes you appreciate what's important in life. A lot of people are struggling right now financially. A lot of people in my industry are struggling mentally, financially. It's very tough times for everybody. But with a bit of kindness and empathy, and and showing love towards one another, support one another. I'm happy to support bloggers, other writers, on their journey. Anybody, that's what it's for. That little bit of kindness can go a long way and making a difference right now, I think.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you
You,
so much for giving your time to me and talking to me and giving answers for my questions. It's so
you,
good to talk with you. Nice to listen to your experience. Thank you so much.
you,
Can I put this video on my YouTube channel with your permission?
you can. And you keep smiling because you've got a beautiful smile.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Bye.
Bye. Take care.
You too. Bye.